Welcome back to Worldwaveradio, where we bring the world to you. My name is Krizbeatz, the drummer boy. So today, I want to show you another mindset I like to use when I'm approaching songs. So today, I'm going to be showing you the... Welcome back to Worldwaveradio, where we bring the world to you. So yes, like I said, the idea behind this type of videos I started making in recent times is to show you the mindset behind creating what we create, to show you sometimes we might decide to go all out, we might decide to go as rugged, as rough as the record demands, and sometimes we just decide to take it as easy can be. So what do I mean? This is a song by FAVE, and it was released, I think, late 2022, for the Reading 5 album that I worked on all together. I won't be talking about the mix. The reason why I decided to talk about this video is I'm trying to send the stems out to the students at Krizbeatz Music Academy. I want to send them the stems so that they can break it down and recreate something, using probably the sample. So if you're interested in the stems as well, leave a comment under this video and I'll be sure to check. I'll just pick randomly and send stems to people. Maybe you can create something that you will like. But we were doing it majorly for the mix. So enough chit-chatting and let's get to creating. Another reason why I revisit songs that I've probably made in the past would be to create loops from them, to see these drum kits that I used there that I might like and might want to keep, in the future. So with that said, this is a very, very, very simple production. Less is more. The very first thing I did in this song, I didn't have any idea what the drums, the percussions, anything was going to. I didn't have any idea what they were going to sound like. I just know I wanted to make something that sounded like Yobo Jokeja, Ayabo Keja, or Yobo Jokeja, Ayabo Keja. So I did that with this particular mic, to be honest, here. Yobo Jokeja, Ayabo Keja, or Yobo Jokeja, Ayabo Keja, or Yobo Jokeja, Ayabo. And you'll be amazed at how empty that sounds. There's nothing, just two tones, the same rhythm, doing Yobo Jokeja, one pen to the left and the other to the right. Then I put a space, Valhalla, in the first track, then did low cuts and high cuts in the second tracks, in the other track, to follow the plugin. So next, I started creating the drum. So I created the drum on Yobojo Keja, even though I didn't allow it to play when the singer started singing, because I made the beats before the artist came into the studio. It was the same day she told me she was coming. That was the same day I made the beat. So yes, I did this. So now we introduce the drums. That was all the idea I had. So with this, we can already tell, we can decide to take the song anywhere we feel like taking the song. We can play a progression that absolutely sits with the whole song. We can play a progression, we can play a one tone, like a monotone progression, and we're still going to have the same results. We're still going to get the same results that we're going to get. So after the Jobojo Keja, Ayabo Keja, building the song up, I wanted a guitar, just a warm guitar, to give me that vintagey sound. So I played this guitar by Ample Sound, semi-hollow. It's a lovely guitar, by the way. And this RC20 by XNL Audio. Big shout out to XNL Audio. They hooked me up with a ton of their sound, especially the one I've been enjoying lately is the Live, the plugin that they released that allows you to capture anything from your phone directly into your DAW. Live is an amazing one. We might have a separate video for that, but yeah, I refer to that because they also made this RC20. Of course, we know RC20 is a goat in this audio production world. So I did that. So that wobbly sound is coming from the RC20. More sounds like that with the same guitar, but a little more bright. So I realized that when you mix a dark tone and a high tone, let's listen to just the guitars, a dark tone and a high tone, there's a character it creates. So it sounds like you have multiple guitars playing, but it's just the same thing. The same thing, but different frequency. Remember, when we're building songs, you are sculpting things for different plays. You want to leave a space out for your vocals, which was why I didn't put the Jobojokeja, the sample, on where the vocal will be sitting. So yeah, moving on. And in case you are wondering why my Ableton, why it looks like this, is the new Ableton that they just released. And I'm loving it. So if we compare that to the drums that we created earlier. So that same progression, I played it in. Okay, no, before going to the progression. So the next thing is to add additional percussions to the instrument to the drums that we created. So we added. Yes, I think that's from Contact. Then I added more Krizbeatz. I added more bounce. Then, of course, hi-hats. And if you notice, the hi-hat is not just staying in a place. The hi-hat keeps moving everywhere. That's because I have auto pan on it. It creates this dizzy effect. So if you have this was what I came here to get. I came here to export this as a loop. The next thing is still another guitar, but now this guitar is different from the guitar that we had because I'm just using this guitar as a feel. I use the guitar as a feel with this plucky sound that I got from Omnisphere. Yeah. And I like how the vibey, I like to call that vibey tone. Our drum and everything that we've added so far with our cozy synth sounds like this. And that is what we used for like the first verse. You see how simple and how warm it sounds. It almost sounds like you can bite what you are listening to. That is what I always try to go for when I'm creating different type of music. If you were to look at this on a frequency spectrum, you can see we still have this space where the vocal sits. That was what I was gunning for when I was making this song. I created that because I know that eventually someone is going to put a vocal on this. So that space was left for the vocal to sit. So once the vocal comes on there and you check this, you have a proper, aligned spectrum that you can look at. So next, I kept that going on for some time with playing with the stereo with her vocals. I'll still show you what I did, but let's just see what this beginning sounds like, with the way the deep that we had here before. We don't have it anymore. It's now filled up with this. This will now need to be balanced properly so as not to let the mid be overpowering the whole song.
To live, I want to follow you there.
Probably no. It's just a percussion thing giving us that.
Connecting.
Just tiny things here and there.
Deeply connected.
So moving on into a new session of the song, pressed the hell out of the sound. and then use this LFO2 for the docking sound you're getting. It's a simple thing, to be honest. It's not. But remember, simplicity is the key. So this with the other elements sounds like. Yes, another thing worthy of mentioning is the fact that there's a break after the chorus. So this is where the hook Yet Beautiful. So my mindset during making the song was to create a piece of music that just feels so musical to you that you can hear the incredibleness of the song without hearing a lot of things going on. Of course, you know me, I'm the king of having a lot of things go on in a song where it will still sound like there's no so much thing going on in the song. Yes, we still have the cozy synth I did a cut to before. This is one of the synths. So, okay, yeah, so this synth is from, I think, Omnisphere as well. Yes. So those are part of the things I came here to grab that I'll probably grab after this. So yeah, moving on to this part, I played the same guitar. I guess I was so crazy about this guitar because 2022 or 2021. Okay, I like this. I like the distortion tube distortion I can hear in the midst of that, and it's coming from RC20. And every other thing I did in the song was in a bid to create different mood. I was just creating moods. Remember from the video we did with Yemi Alade. If you want me to go through the mixing vocals for either Yemi Alade Fave, I want to do female vocal mix. Let me know, and I'll be sure to go through that for you guys. But outside that, I also have full mix I'm doing with students, so students online, they will be able to see everything I'm doing, both how I'm using my hardwares and how I'm using my softwares to achieve a great mix. If you are interested in something like that as well, you can reach out, send the email, DM Worldwaveradio on Instagram, or DM Krizbeatz Music Academy from the website. You can just chat them up and say you would like to be, and then they will give you a plan that allows you to be as part of the students, where you have access to watch me work full time, with no hidden anything, and that gives us more time to be able to interact with each other properly. So yes, that's everything I added. And then the last thing I added that is the top of everything is Worldwave. Yes, thank you. Worldwave. We added Worldwave signature, which is my new signature, in case you're wondering, behind the song. Like, created its own vibe. And then the last part of the song I did. The last part of the song I did with her vocals, just to create like an instrumental type of feel. Is her vocals. Created that with this. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the breakdown of Obsessed by Fave, by your favorite, produced by your fave, myself. So do well to check it out. We have a lot of other songs that we've made together, so you can check those ones out too. And yes, I will see you in the next class. Love.